like Rashad even more than him. I mean,
I definitely like Rashad Green's hair more than I like Perryman's.
that guy has the hairline of like a 50-year-old man.
LeBron James said his hairline was bad.
Yeah, LeBron James saw him on TV and laughed.
Then we'll go to...
I do like both receivers a lot, being that UCF is my school and FSU is a school that I was raised on, but I was super biased, maybe a little too much towards Rashad Green, but I'm definitely excited to see him take the field with this team, and definitely means the end for Justin Blackman, which I don't mind.
Oh yeah, they need to take our jerseys back too. By the way.
Yeah, if any Jaguars employees are listening to this, I will take a Laurent Robinson jersey, a Blackman jersey at this point, because I could wear that with a little tiny bit more pride than I could Blackman. Although I met Blackman, he was a super nice guy at the time, and he was hopefully sober when I met him. But I can't wear this jersey anymore. So
yeah, mine's been hanging up. I think I wore it maybe 3 times. And it's been hanging in the closet since. I really would like to trade it in for a Dante Fowler jersey.
Oh, my goodness.
Hey,
give me a Rashad Green jersey.
Yeah, you could trade it in for another receiver. Yeah, heck, I'd even take T.J. Yeldon right about now. Anyway.
Blackman was just one of those picks where they usually went the safe route, and the one time they didn't.
Yeah.
Austin.
And now we'll go on to probably one of my favorite picks in the draft was round 6, Ohio State defensive tackle Michael Bennett. Talk about a guy that's had tremendous production while he was at Ohio State, and how he lasted to round 6 is beyond me, but I'm more than happy that he lasted to round 6.
Yeah, that was another pick where once I found out we got him, I was like, what the hell? Like, how did he fall that far? But I was super happy, and it still confuses me how he dropped that far. Did they ever come out and say why, or was it just...
No, people just I guess people forgot he was there and kept overlooking him, and they've even come out and said it. They were like, they looked up and he's still there, and he's like, how is he still there? Put the card in because we can't get it in fast enough. So they threw it in very fast, but he's one of those guys, huge production from Ohio State, and just he was one of their stalwarts on that defensive line. And now putting him in there with Sinderick Marks and Roy Miller and Audrick and Clemens and Fowler and Alu, this clearly makes the front 7 for the Jaguars one of their biggest strengths that they have.
Oh yeah, this is definitely gonna be much improved. I mean, it's weird because if people just look at the stat sheets and don't watch the games, people don't really understand how solid the Jaguars defense already was.
Oh yeah, very solid group. The only part that was kind of suspect was their secondary, but even started going later on in the year once Aaron Colvin got injected in there. And once McCray got injected in there to start, it just all of a sudden become a very solid unit that they were able to use. And then you got guys that are coming in now. You got Telvin Smith's going to be coming in his second year, which he's just an absolute stud. And you got him in the 5th round last year too. And we're talking about good draft. Last year's draft, you had guys like him and McCray in 5th and 6th round picks, and they're playing a big key role on your team. So getting Bennett in the 6th round was a phenomenal pick.
Yeah, he's going to fit right in, and like we said, a lot of the guys that, like Colvin especially, like I'm super excited to see those guys in like year 2 and whatnot. And I mean, they were all really productive in the first year, so I can't wait to see them and the rookies like mesh together. And
yeah, I can't wait to see Aaron Coleman have a whole year.
Defense.
Yeah, I can't wait to see Aaron Coleman have a whole year. Because he's going to be playing he's going to be coming in as our nickel with Devon House, who they got from Green Bay. He's going to be one of the starting corners as well.
Yeah, it's going to be really, really fun to watch.
And now we'll go into the 2 round 7 picks. Monmouth wide receiver Neil Sterling, who is a very big wide receiver. He's kind of a tweener in between wide receiver and tight end. They said what they're probably going to try to do with him is he's going to be kind of a project sort of kind of trying to loop him in behind Julius Thomas and use him as a similar way. They'll try to use they'll be using Julius. And then in the last pick of the draft, they got Notre Dame tight end Ben Cognac, or however you pronounce it. And they said he's a big blocking tight end. So we know Mercedes is coming upon the end of his career. So I think they're getting this guy, and they're going to try to bring him in and take that Mercedes Lewis spot.
Yeah, Once I got to this point in the draft, these were definitely names I didn't really recognize, but you pretty much summarized it pretty well from what I was reading. And I don't know, I'm excited between Julius, Mercedes Lewis, and those two guys. I think the team's just really coming together. We went from having a whole bunch of holes to just slowly filling those holes and creating competition at almost every roster position. So it's really nice to see.
Yeah, it's crazy that this 3-year plan that they continuously harped upon and everything. Now in that third year, you're starting to see it take shape with the free agents they brought in, and just everything now is taking shape very good for the Jaguars, and the future is looking pretty bright. I just can't wait to get to the times where people are calling me a bandwagon jumping fan because the Jaguars are good, and then all of a sudden they call me a bandwagon jumper, and I was like, hold on, I've been there from the beginning.
Yeah, I haven't been there as long as you, but I survived Blaine Gabbert, and that's enough of an argument to get people to shut up.
I survived the before Blaine Gabbert years, and then I survived the Blaine Gabbert years, and now I've survived the Byron Leftwich, the really bad David Garrard years, and then the Blaine Gabbert and Chad Henne era of our team. So yeah, but I can't wait for us to get that feeling that we had when this team was in the 90s, like in 96, 97, 98, all throughout the 90s. And I think they're really getting there, and I think they're building a very now they built a very solid foundation, but now it's time to build the different stories in your house. Now it's time to go to first floor, second floor, and third floor. And you can see that's starting to happen now as they're starting to build up. Instead of building that foundation up, building it out. They're starting to build it up now.
Yeah, it's definitely exciting times to be a Jacksonville fan. I know we were talking before that we were expecting 7 to 8 wins, which would be a success in my eyes, especially with how good this draft was and whatnot. But I guess we shall see.
Oh yeah, 7 or 8 wins should be just what everybody should. That's my expectations. Last year they were even higher. For me,
you think about it, we should split with the Texans. Realistically, we should beat the Titans twice. And there's definitely a lot of winnable games. So I'm hoping for 8-8. That's my goal.
I think even pushing. The only reason Indianapolis is better than us is that they have a more stable quarterback. That's the only reason Indianapolis is better than us.
But even that team, I feel like at this point, it might be like the homer inside me and whatnot, but I feel like we could easily split with the Colts.
Well, yeah, they're definitely they're a one-man pony right now, pun intended. They're really a one-man pony show right now. I know they added Frank Gore and okay, now their combined age is 732 between just Frank Gore and Andre Johnson. So they got older, but they're no better on the offensive line. They're no better on defense, none at all. So
I definitely respect Andrew Luck, and I don't obviously wish harm on anyone, but I mean, they're literally one Andrew Luck injury away from being an awful team.
Oh, yeah. And we can talk about the news that come out over Deflategate saying that now it comes out that what everybody suspected. Tom Brady was probably lying to every single person out there during that press conference. I know me and you talked about it earlier.
It was super awkward when he was on the stand. But just his answers, his stuttering, just everything about it. And I think him and Belichick are shady people, but I mean the way they conducted themselves and their individual press conferences, it was like the complete opposite. Like,
Mm-hmm.
Belichick seemed straight to the point. Like, it was weird to say that I actually believe Bill Belichick just because of the way he was talking. But when Tom Brady was up, I'm just kind of laughing to myself. I'm like, he's just going around in circles. He's stuttering. Looks awkward. Like, there's no doubt in my mind he had something to do with it. And then I was reading the exchange text messages in between, like, the ball boy and the other guy, and Tom Brady was just giving the kid, like, autograph balls and jerseys and whatnot. Like, it makes a lot of sense. So I don't know what Brady's going to say at this point. I know his dad came out and said that there's no evidence, so Brady's innocent.
Well, Brady didn't give up his cell phone either. During the report, they were like, nah. He's like, nah, I'm not giving my phone up to you. So I'm like, really?
I know, like, it was his legal right not to do so, but even that's just shady.
Yeah, I think at least 3 games.
That's ideal because that's...
At least 3 games.
Anything more, I don't really, like, whether it's 4, 5, 6, don't really care, because as long as he's not playing when the Jaguars play the Patriots.
I think, I always say that you have these guys that they call the PED guys that are cheaters, and they give them 4 games for failing tests for PEDs because they said they're cheating the game. Well, isn't what he did cheating the game? If you want to be consistent, give him 4 games like you give the rest of the cheaters. Just saying. Oh, and we have the undrafted free agent signings that the Jaguars did. They signed Nick Marshall from Auburn. Everybody knows Nick Marshall was the quarterback at Auburn, but he's coming in as a defensive back. Corey Grant from Auburn, Thurston Amberst from Miami, Eric Kroom from Syracuse, Connor Hamlet from Oregon State, Chris Reed from Minnesota State, Matt Robinson from Maryland, Todd Thomas from Pittsburgh, and Jake Waters, the QB from Kansas State, just so they have a quarterback to throw the ball to everybody during the rookie camp. So that was all the guys that come in. Plus, they're going to have some more tryout rookies and stuff coming in for this weekend. Which, if you didn't already know, Friday and Saturday they're going to have a open rookie camp that's going to be open to the public. All you got to do is go on Jaguars.com, fill out your info, and they'll send you a little ticket. All you got to do is show them your phone or whatever, and they'll let you in. The players will be signing autographs. It's your first chance to see Dante Fowler, T.J. Yeldon, Rashad Green, and the rest of the rookie class. So should be pretty fun. I think I'm going out there Friday. I'm going to take my son out there Friday.
So, I'm likely going to be out there Saturday, so I'm definitely excited. Hopefully get to meet some of these players because it's pretty cool. It's kind of weird because I'm just at that age where now I'm getting to the point where like they're a little younger than me. I know they're younger than you. Well, like,
dude, everybody on the team's younger than me. There's nobody older than me on the team. Even the oldest people in the league now are my age. So
it's always so cool to me that these guys are just like my age or a little bit younger. Like, I know, like, going to school with Bortles, never really saw him around, but like I know Latavius Murray on the Raiders.
Yep.
I was in classes with him, and then now you're seeing him on TV every week. So kind of cool for these guys. I know they go from being like the coolest people at their colleges to now NFL stars. So nice to meet them and just show my respects and just remind Dante Fowler that I have a lot of money on this Tampa Bay Bucks Jaguars game. So as much as I love Jameis Winston, he's gonna have to sack him a few times.
Oh, I like the picture you put out from Madden.
No, I downloaded the rosters and I was playing Jaguars versus Bucks just to see the new players. And the opening drive, I told my roommate like I have to sack Jameis Winston. So all 4 plays I played as, or all 3 plays I played as Dante Fowler. And on 3rd down, I got the sack. That's always good.
Yeah, it'll be fun to get out there, meet the new guys. And it's always fun for Austin to go out there. And he enjoys getting the autographs. Now, he does it so much that the other day my dad just had like a random board and a Sharpie. And Austin had my dad hold the board, and he was just writing on it. And I'm like, what are you doing, buddy? He goes, I'm signing my autograph on the board. And he was like, do you want one? And I'm like, okay. And he just writes random stuff. It looks like Arabic writing on there, but you can already tell he has fun with it and he enjoys it.